I'm Mike Smolak. I'm the third generation here. My grandparents bought this in 1927 for $5,000, and all the manure on the premises, which was important in those days because it was fertilizer. And, and Tom's been here a bunch of times, and this property does have quite a history of happenings over the years. In that field behind here, we found evidence that's been authenticated that goes back to 2500 BC. And to give you like a little perspective, that is the age of the Great Pyramids in Egypt. So this was occupied back then. We found arrowheads that were traced to that point. It was been authenticated by Peabody Essex. So in terms of spiritual, I'll tell you one story. My one story, back when I was 18, 19, 20, 21, I used to do fool around because I was a kid with seances and that sort of stuff. And so what we decided to do was a seance up in the hayloft. And so I built this light fixture with candles in it. I had it all set up, strung it up to the top of the barn, was tying it off. All of a sudden the whole thing came and smashed on the ground. And it shouldn't have, because everything was tied with square knots, should have gotten tighter. That wasn't the worst part about it. So as soon as that happened, the whole barn filled with organ music, like from the 20s, like scary movies, like the silent, the non-talkie movies. And it filled the whole barn. There was no possible way that could have come from anything. My two brothers and I were here. We were scared shitless. We ran out of here as fast as we could get out of here because we didn't know what it was. And so there's been a lot of history that those sorts of things. So, and you know, the stories go on and on and on. When I get old, and I'm getting close to it, I'll write my memoirs. They'll be in there. But it's a great place. It's got a lot of history. And I've said to people before, farms are very different than what they used to be. They've become a real essential part of the community. And the fewer there are, the more they're cherished. And this farm is 107 acres of it are preserved, so it can never be developed. So what you have here now will be here ad infinitum. And it might have been the stupidest thing I ever did financially, but maybe it was the smartest thing I ever did. So and you can't go backwards, so I'm happy with what it is. You know, coming up on the 29th of October, which is a Wednesday night, we have a murder mystery here, which is really cool, and you can get tickets online. But the thing that's interesting about the group that's doing it got their start on Shark Tank, which is really kind of cool. They did one here, I don't know, it was a few months ago, and like I went down there and I thought, just get me through the night because I was tired because I'd worked a long day. And so I was sitting there, and then all of a sudden they came around and they picked suspects. And they picked me as a suspect. I thought they did that because they knew I was the owner. Well, no, it had nothing to do with that. So I had this purple cat in the hat on me. I looked ridiculous. And everybody at my table said, he's going to be the murderer because they picked him up. Well, it wasn't me. So you go around and you talk to other tables and you get clues and you sort of narrow it down and we figure out who the murderer was, and it was not me, thankfully. But you know, they're a lot of fun, and you know, it comes with a 3-course dinner. The other thing on a cause near and dear to my heart, on October 22nd, Diana DeZogli was having a fundraiser here. And this has to do with the proposition of auditing the state legislature. And she's gone through, they've put her through a lot of hell, and she's an awfully strong woman. And I feel that she'll persevere eventually. But, you know, to say that there hasn't been much cooperation in the state would be putting it mildly. Frankly, when I met Diana years ago, before she was even elected, I said, this woman will be governor someday. And I truly expect she will be. And she's very good at picking her times. And so that'll be good. As soon as she was in her office, her budget got slashed. Too much competition. So I won't say which governor did it, but you can connect the dots. So we'll see what happens with that. But you know, this is a great group. It's a wonderful turnout, and we do have quite a group of ghosts. We've had them in the house. I did a sage smudge in the house to get rid of whatever spirits. None of them have ever bothered me because people say, "Oh well, your mother was there." I said, well, they were good with me when they were alive. Why would they do anything to me when they're dead? It's like, if they thought they liked me then, they should like me now. I haven't changed. But, you know, I encourage you to walk around this whole history of the farm, going back, starts around there. And the pictures go to the mid-60s because I kind of ran out of time and I haven't been back at it. And there's one of me milking a cow over there. So, because we used to do that, and I'm glad we don't do that anymore. It's one of the most difficult things that you could do.
Yeah. And Mike, you also host parties and functions and weddings.
Oh, yeah, we do all kinds of stuff here. They said that I was one of the preeminent people in agricultural tourism. And, you know, I was a presidential appointee for 3 administrations. They picked 5 people from the state to expedite the policies of the sitting president. So I went through 3 administrations, so I straddled the line well enough. And that was very, very interesting. I've been on the state agriculture board for 2 terms, and then I termed out. And, you know, I've learned a lot, and I've seen a lot of what goes on in the state. And farm businesses are like any other business in terms of the difficulty of trying to make profits and trying to get ahead. And it's gotten more difficult, not less difficult. And the only difference with us is that we have Mother Nature as a business partner. Sometimes she's very, very good, and sometimes she's not so good. So, but this fall, so far, except for last Saturday and Monday, she's been very good to us. So hopefully that'll keep going. And what we're going to do, we finally, after 8 years, got a permit to rebuild our greenhouse. And that will be like almost cafe-like in there. And we'll probably do farm-to-table dinners in the wintertime there, or showers, or you know, just Sunday, sit down and have a cup of coffee and just enjoy it. And part of it will be clear, so you'll look out and you'll be able to see things. And there's no place like it. And there's very few places like that. And we noticed that, like with our wedding business, a lot of the people who come to get married came here as kids. So this is nostalgia for them, and so it works out really, really well. And Elaine does a superb job. She's absolutely fantastic. She juggles an awful lot of balls in the air and somehow manages to keep them all up. And I don't know how she does it. I'm glad she does, and I don't, because I couldn't do her job. But you know, we are always looking to improve. I'm looking to have a general manager shortly who will kind of like take some of the responsibility off my shoulders and eventually transition. Because I'm 73 now, which means in 7 years I'll be 80. In 17 years I'll be 90. 27 years I'll be 100. So I kind of want to enjoy the next 30 years. So I'll be able to do more things and other interests.
Real quick before I turn over to Tom, I just want to mention that someone was asking us how often we do events. Well, today, including today, the next 3 days we have 3 events. Tonight we're obviously here at Smolak Farms. Tomorrow, instead of doing a raffle, we want to invite you all tomorrow morning. Who remembers what DeBurrows was in Haverhill? Some of you? Well, we're going to be at the James Apartments in Haverhill tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. You're all invited, complimentary. All you have to do is show up.
Wait. What?
All invited, complimentary. Favorite word. They're just going to show up tomorrow, 8 a.m. to 9:15 a.m. The James Apartments in Haverhill. We'll have our next networking mixer at the North Andover Historical Society. The very next morning, the 29th, we're going to have our annual Energy and Environmental Conference. This takes place at Schneider Electric, one of the worldwide leaders in energy and environmental things. So you don't want to miss out on that. We have a very important speaker as well. You can find out all the information right over there. The last 2 things we want to mention, the last 3 things we want to mention, November 3rd, we have our annual dinner with the Lieutenant Governor as the keynote speaker. We'll be honoring some great members of the Merrimack Valley Chamber also. It's our biggest event of the year. You don't want to miss it on that one. And the Lieutenant Governor is the keynote speaker. November 6th, that same week, we have our annual Veterans Breakfast Forum. It's taking place at Maria's in Haverhill. It's free for any veteran, any active service member. It's completely free to attend. If not, come by, show your support as well. We'll be honoring our veterans on November 6th. The last thing I'm going to mention is that our annual holiday party, my favorite event of the year, holiday party, fashion show, wine tasting, dinner, dancing, huge buffet, all taking place at Salvatore's on December 4th. So,
Did you forget something about that?
Santa.
Santa Claus is coming to town.
One of our, he may be a ghost hunter too, but in Christmas time he's Santa, so.
You got something?
So, I could keep
No
going
one's
on and
supposed to
on
know
and
that.
on. The last thing I'm going to mention is this is the last week, next week, to put an ad in the directory have your company stand out in the book that's in the hands of every single member. If you have questions on how to do so, just let me know. But like I said, I want to thank you all for being here today. I want to thank Smolak Farms for having us. And with that being said, I'm going to turn it over to Tom with the Essex County Ghost Project and the ghosts.
Thanks. Thank you. How we all doing tonight?
Awesome. Good.
Good night, huh? Good. All right. So my name's Tom Spitalere. I'm with the Essex County Ghost Project. Bill's the tech manager for Essex County, and Caitlin's an investigator and co-founder. So, and then I got some other team members, but with 31 plus events in 31 days, plus the end of September, I wasn't dragging everybody out because we've been busy with libraries. This weekend we'll be at the most haunted cemetery in New England, Hillville Cemetery, on Saturday night. When the gates are gonna open at 6:30. I should have said 6 because I didn't realize how dark it's getting early. So, but we will be down there. We'll leave the car lights on down there so people can see how to get in. And that's a fundraiser for Hilldale. We do fundraising for nonprofits throughout New England. We also do private home investigations like we did here for Mike. And then we'll talk about some of the equipment we're going to use. Bill, you want to go first? All right. Bill brought a surprise for everybody. Joe didn't even know I was going to do this.
First thing I'm going to show you is the electrostatic meter. We go, let me turn this down. Okay? This checks the electrostatic fields in the house. Okay. This right here is demonstrated. This causes electrostatic fields. Okay? Watch what happens when I go across. See that? This picks up electrostatic fields. We want to know if there's anything in the house. Okay? This shows you what direction it's coming.
Can you fix that in post?
This up here shows the intensity, how strong the field is. Okay? It can cause a lot of stuff in the house to happen. So we want to eliminate electrostatic fields in the house. Okay. Next is the radiation. We have a radiation detector here.
This is all important because what happens is if you call me to your house and say your house is haunted, we got to first check to make sure there's no electromagnetic fields. And once Bill shows you one of this equipment, I'm going to tell you a story about what happened in a house in Manchester. So this is actually, yes, it sounds a little boring.
This is radioactive. Okay, this is a meter, it's a radiation meter. Okay, can you see that? See it going off? Yep. That's what we look for, radiation. Especially down in the cellar, in people's houses that are radon. This will pick it up, tell if it's there. That's what we want to know. Everybody see that?
Yeah, so that's what would happen there. So Bill, we got a question already.
Okay.
What's the question, Liam?
What's the
What's
question?
the reader? How much radon, because radon itself is,
Well,
you know,
How much is what?
how much, what does it read? What's the level of radiation that's reading?
Well, we just want to know if when that starts ticking off, we know there's something there.
Oh, okay.
Most likely it's radon.
Okay.
Coming through the walls.
Right.
Okay.
that was a piece used for demonstration. There's nothing in
No,
here.
this is
Okay.
not, this won't hurt you, once you swallow it. Okay?
So
And
if I
over
had an X-ray
here,
yesterday, would it pick up the radiation from my X-ray?
Would it pick up the radiation from her x-ray? She had an x-ray yesterday.
yes, this does alpha, beta,
Can we
gamma.
test it?
This will do alpha, beta, gamma, and x-rays.
Now, by now, the radiation would have left the body from
Oh,
the
it would?
x-rays, right, Bill?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what
She wants to test it, let her test it.
what happened now?
She got an x-ray yesterday. She just wanted to make sure the radiation's gone. Look, it's all gone.
Oh, yeah.
Yay!
That
You
could
got a
be
little bit
something
left.
too.
That's background, that's the background radiation when it goes off. She's fine.
I'm good? All right. Good, clean bill of health.
Let me do the K2 meter real quick. I'm gonna talk about the K2 meter. Picks up electromagnetic field. So, I get a call from this girl. My house is haunted. It's late at night. She goes, "Can you help me out?" "Yeah, I'll help you out. We'll go up there." She goes, "I didn't want to bother you because we're too far away." "Too far away? Where do you live?" "Manchester." "I'm from Methuen." "Whoa, that's a long ride." So they brought a team in from Keene, New Hampshire. And they went through the house. She don't want me to go all the way to Manchester, mind you. They put the K2 on the floor. It starts acting up. It starts going off. Light up. Sometimes your phone will light these things up. As you can see, how healthy the phone is. So they put it on the ground. They asked if there was a spirit in the house. It went off. It lit up. They asked if there was a demon in the house. It lit up. Uh-oh. Well, we don't deal with demons. We have another team that deals with demons, and they charge. I tell people, if you bring a paranormal team in and they charge you to your house, you kick them out the door. Because there's no guarantee what we do. So we go all the way up to Manchester. So the story goes, they put the team that was there, put the couch over the location the demon was in to hold the demon down.
Did it work?
Okay, so we get there. I said, "Where's the demon?" I knew there was spirits in there because there was a psychic with us, and I could kind of sense there was some spirits in the house, but nothing bad. We put this thing on the floor. We turn it on. It lights up before. I'm like, this is weird. So I start asking it questions. It's still lighting up. I asked if there's a demon. It lit up. So I said to my team, I said to the client, I said, "Is there a basement here?" "Yes, there is." "Great. I'm going to the basement." I go, "I need you guys to pound on the floor so I know where you're at." I get to the basement. You see that light right there? Hold on a second.
He's got a laser pointer.
I got many laser pointers now. You see that light right there? You see how it's made? There was one right over my head. See the outside coating? It was all taken out. The bulb was taken out. It was a live wire. That would have read all day long. So we went upstairs and I asked if the tooth fairy was there, a few other things, just to calm the lady down. She was a single mother with 8 kids.
That's so scary.
And an 18-year-old niece living with her. So I took her in the basement and I showed her the demon. Because all the wires were loose, so she had to get the landlord to get the electrician to get in there and bolt that up and tighten that up. Luckily it didn't catch on fire. So some of the stuff is, we did another case in Havel years and years ago where the lady could feel sick, was feeling all this stuff. Bill with a FLIR thermal imager, and I'm going to turn this back to Bill in a second. This is a FLIR thermal imager.
You can't see unless you're up to see it.
I can see it.
You can see it?
Yeah.
You back there can see it? There's me in the FLIR. What you would do in this is you'd use this in a room, okay? And if you know the room is empty, and you start scanning the room and you see, oops, there's me, and there's not supposed to be me, then you know you got something. He went over to the electrical box.
See, I had 6 fuses in it.
Yeah.
3 of them were over 100, it was supposed to be 130 volts, right?
Yeah.
And it was like 180.
Yeah.
Do you
So
guys
the
assist
flare
with
picked it up.
pre-fires?
What
What?
happened was they put the 3 wrong fuses
1 second.
in the meter.
Yeah.
So it sounds like you guys do pre-fire care. is what you
Yeah,
do.
we're not firefighters.
No,
We
no,
just
you
don't-
do pre-fire investigations, what you do, you go in, you're like, this could have been a hazard, and then you saved everything.
So I told them to call the local, because they weren't well off to call the local, you know, electrician in it, whatever they're getting. Told them to call the city. I won't say what city this was. I knew the city electrical inspector real well. I know most of the electrical inspectors in the area and a lot of the people who work there. All great people. She goes, I'm having, anything, can you come in and just double check this? There was a group in here that looks like it was hot. I'm having electrical, because they'll check it for free. They won't fix it, but they'll at least come in and tell you from an electrician standpoint, you need to get that fixed or it's fine, because they're a licensed electrician. So he goes, yeah, I'll come by. He goes, how did they find this? Because this is dangerous. The house could burn on this. Oh, I had a paranormal team in. The guy kind of chuckled. He goes, who, Tom Spitalere? And the lady goes, yeah. He calls me up, will you stop having people bother me? I go, did you help him out? Yeah, I got him an electrician at a reasonable rate to fix the problem. Thanks for finding that, or the fire department probably would have found that. So we'll turn it back to Bill real quick for another piece of equipment.
Well, I'm gonna show them the rest of the equipment, then this.
Okay, and then I'll take some stories, and then, so we're not gonna do everything, we'll do most of it, Bill.
Most of it, yeah. A few things. So this is, this.
While Bill's
this goes
talking,
off
I'll pass these
electromagnetic-
meters around.
This goes off electromagnetic fields, okay?
This is what he's showing you.
And this is the detector to pick it up. So we go in a house and we're checking for electromagnetic, high electromagnetic field, like that. Okay. This is for demonstration, of course. Okay. This is one of the meters. Then we have another meter here. This is a little different than this. It has a thing at the end of it that picks it up. Okay. We bring it close. And that goes on. Okay. That's what we look for inside the house. High EMF field.
These are two of them.
Okay. Now I'm going to do the K2, which Tom showed you. Okay. You can see it. You see it light up? Picking up the high EMF field. You can use this too. I got other meters that'll show you how much it is. This only shows you lights to how strong it is, but it doesn't tell you how much it is. But the other meters I got too, which I'm not going to demonstrate. Okay. Is there any questions on that?
I missed what that's a meter for.
That last meter, just repeat what you said,
Oh,
Bill.
the K2?
K2,
Yeah, that picks up EMF field too. The higher, the different colors on here light up, the stronger it is. The stronger the field, the more colors light up here, so you know. If only one lights up, it doesn't mean, it's not very strong. But if all of them light up, then you know you got a lot of EMF fields in the house, okay? All right, now I'm gonna demonstrate the plasma ball, right here.
And while he gets that ready, I want to just show the Mel meter here. So we did a house down in Melrose. The 2 meters I just passed around, this one here, is digital. So 00 to 05 is safe. This house was reading so high, I had to actually go out and buy one of these. It was reading $1.99 and higher in the electromagnetic field range. And that high will cause you to see shadow figures, fear of everything, and if you live with it that close enough, it causes cancer.
Cause tumors in the brain.
Yeah, and the other thing, that house was so bad in Mel, you remember that house, Caitlin, right?
How could I forget?
I could actually step outside the house, step up on the roof and touch the electrical wires going in. It was in downtown, near the train tracks, near water, the perfect storm for high electromagnetic fields. There was paranormal activity in that house, but it was so high, we've gone back a handful of times. We actually had to go back and buy one of these.
And the REM pod's going off.
And the REM pod's going off for no reason. In order for that REM pod to go off, you have to be right near it. Bill, were you close to that thing?
Where?
The REM pod? No.
No, probably this is going off and it's causing it to go off.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
We had that REM pod, not this one, because I just got this before, after we did this case, but we had a REM pod on these stairs go off. So how a REM pod works, you put it, oh, I see a ghost or a shadow going up my stairs. We put that on the stairwell and then we put a camera to it and leave the room. Similar to wow, there's one died on me. My good now.
The mic?
No. There it is. My laser grid. You see this? We put this on the floor, up in the whole room, and if someone walks by it, it'll show it.
It'll break the grid and you'll...
It'll break the grid and then you go, oh, we got something. Some of these laser grids you have to be real careful with because if we accidentally put them too high in the sky, we'll have the FAA coming down saying, that's a no-no. But yeah, so that's another thing we do use. Now, Bill, explain that, and then I'm gonna get a little more, less scientific.
Okay. So you go in a house, the lights start flickering. Right away somebody, oh, it must be a ghost. No, it could be a faulty wire.
Don't
All
be ridiculous.
Or it could be high RF fields, radio fields. And it could also be magnetic, electromagnetic fields, infrasound, and a few other stuff. So tonight I'm going to demonstrate, this is a plasma bomb. You ever seen this? They buy it from children. This is not a toy. This is 10,000 volts in here. All right? It goes from 12 volts to 10,000. So it's not a toy, actually. But they sell them as toys in the toy stores. Okay, you put your fingers over here, and it follows you. See that? Okay. So this can give off high RF radio frequencies, which can cause things to light up. Okay.
The last time we did it, it worked.
Yeah, I know.
It's because you want to show us.
Yeah, exactly. We did this one other time in a demonstration in the school and it actually lit up. We don't know what's going on. Oh, there it is. Maybe that bulb's dead,
Maybe it is.
but that bulb lit up.
Wow.
See it light up? Like there's no wires. Just the frequency, radio frequency, which is high. So it lights this bulb up. There we go. Okay, and I got another one here. I don't know why the other one didn't light up.
Could be a dead bulb.
Do we know that the electricity is not transferring into that?
So Bill, how's that work? 'Cause she just asked us, does the electricity transfer into that?
Radio frequency.
It's radio frequency?
It's a radio frequency that causes this to light up. The gases in here light up from the radio frequency. Okay? Oh, this is like fluorescent tubes. Okay, they got gas in them. Usually neon or argon. And this stimulates the electrons in here, makes it light up. So you go in a house and you say, oh, it must be a ghost. No, it's high RF, electromagnetic fields. Okay, let me try this one more time.
One more time and then we're gonna do another demonstration and we have you guys involved in this one.
Everybody?
You get some sharing, but caring is sharing.
This one, I like this one.
That one's might be broken.
Must be broken. The other two light up, this one doesn't light up. So, something wrong.
All right.
I'll have to check it.
Oh, oh,
Oh, you saw something?
no. All right,
It's not lighting it up.
all right, Bill, we're done with that one. We're gonna do the pendulum thing now.
Okay, I'm Bill, the tech manager and science advisor. This is Essex County Ghost Project.
Yeah, we
You
can
got any
check.
questions? You're gonna ask.
All right, who wants to try something?
I I do.
You,
I gotta pass these up.
Okay, I can go up there. You can.
No, that's all right.
All right.
Oh, does anybody would like to touch this? Come
Yes.
and touch it? Come on up. Put your hands right on it, Wally.
smile into the camera. It's live.
We're not live, but that's all right.
Oh, dear, great.
Oh, it found it.
Anybody else want to try a pendulum? Anybody, all the way down back?
It found
All the way down there.
There's one of the other ones. Anybody else?
Don't give out your good one.
I'll get that one back. Yeah, here I'm not worried about it.
Okay.
Anybody else want one?
Hannah does.
That was a quick no.
She does. She was just telling me about a real fun trick she did.
I did ghosts in this barn.
Yeah, you can actually use one of these too.
Now you gotta wear them. Too late.
Oh, no back.
No backsies, no backsies.
What did you just volunteer me for?
Hold on a minute, I'm gonna show everybody what to do in a second.
Okay. Okay. We need more medallions. There you go.
Hold on to it.
All right.
Can we all see?
Where did mine disappear?
See?
Here it is. I couldn't see it because it's dark. Bill, let's turn the light back on here.
Yeah.
This is a pendulum. If a paranormal team goes to your house and says, "We are the masters of pendulums," show them to the front door and gently go like this. Gently, yeah, because you want to get sued. So you want to
It's not my
gently
house.
tell them to leave. All right? So you're going to ask the question first. Show me a yes.
Show me my what?
Show me yes.
Yes. Right, we all heard the same thing, right? Oh, all right, I have to ask it, hold on.
Show me a yes.
Show me a yes.
So mine usually goes into circles. Somebody's are all
Mine went
different.
in a little circle. Show me a yes.
Oh, I don't
See,
know.
it's fun?
On you?
Yeah. Show me a no.
Do I have to hold still?
Yeah, try to keep your hand as still as you can. All right, now we got yes and no's, right?
I got nothing for now.
Oh, you did.
Try
Is that a good
again.
answer though?
Try again. Show me a no.
I got
I had to
mine.
reset it, I had to reset it. All right, show me no.
Mine's good to go, Tom.
I get a little sideways movement, okay.
Then that's your no.
Are there any spirits in this room that want to communicate with us? If so, make these, say, give us some sort of a yes if there is a spirit here.
If there is a spirit, have them pick the person.
I will do that. So now we got mine's going in a circle. Anybody else getting a yes?
I'm getting a yes, but I couldn't finish.
I got a
the
little
sentence.
circle.
You asked the question, can you ask the question again? That means it's my question. Because I'm the one holding.
Right, so why don't you ask the next question?
I'm a channeler.
So am
Oh,
I.
good. We got 3 channelers in the room.
Are there any spirits in here you want to talk to?
We'll get to that in a minute. I'll tell you what the channeler is.
It's like a little bit.
I thought there was somebody else in the room because I got a headache.
You're welcome.
Don't worry about it.
There's a little ambivalent.
Is there any farm animal spirits here with us right now?
Oh, yeah, there are.
Are there any farm animal spirits?
Thank you. Are there any Native American spirits here with us right now? If so, let us know, please. Thank you. Anybody else want to ask a question?
Yes.
What's your question?
If there are spirits here, can you make a noise?
Everybody quiet.
Shh, they may be farting.
What?
I got nothing, never mind, they said no.
She's just being facetious.
See what you did there? Because I said farting, I like what you did.
Anybody else want to ask a question? Would you like to ask a question?
Is it great-great-grandfather I'm picking up, circle for yes, back and forth for no, please?
What? Oh my God, circles.
And can you stop for confirmation, please?
She got a circle. I'm trying not to disturb the scene. No, that's the noise you were asking. I did ask for you.
Thank you very much, spirits. Anybody else want to ask a question?
Very specific, and yes, with a circle and stop.
Any else want to try a pendulum? All right. No.
Pass it, careful, it's sharp.
Yes, it'll circle, and it was like a stop for 30 seconds.
Anybody else? Oh, we need one. Anybody else want to try?
Yeah, how about it?
Come on.
I get it totally like
Oh no, you have to try? Oh.
Just drop and run.
Just make it happen.
Are there any other spirits here that want to communicate with us tonight?
Yes.
You all right, Bill? You all right? Once we're done this pendulum, we got one other foot. Did you bring me, you did? Let's get that up and ready to go.
I swear to God, I thought you said axe.
No.
I was thinking, bring the axe.
Yes box, spirit box. We're gonna bring that out in a couple minutes.
Oh, the headache machine.
And that's how we're gonna end tonight with that. Unless you guys wanna walk around afterwards with me, I can show you some of the hot spots. I already checked with Mike. That's farm owner, and he said that was fine, so I can walk up the building. Done that a few times in my life.
So let me ask you, so
Yeah.
you go to a place with a residence, commercial, whatever. If you feel like you confirm that there are, other beings outside of physical entities, right? So what is your follow-up with the client? What do you suggest the client do? Because
Okay.
like you said, like not all spirits, and I don't call them ghosts, right? But
Right.
not all spirits, are malevolent. Some are benevolent. Some just, are lost in transit. When they're ready to move on, they'll, we can guide them or whatever. How do you approach that with a client? Who do you?
Well,
It's up to the
it's
client.
usually up to the client. Once we figure out if something is there, okay? It's usually up to the client what the client wants to do. The client wants to live with the spirit in the house. Some of them do. Some of them don't. So, let's find out why there was something here. So your house is calm, you never had problems with it. Who likes flea marketing and yard selling here?
Do it all the
Oh, yeah, I figured as much. Okay. All of a sudden you went yard selling and it was a beautiful October weekend. And you went and loaded up a truck full of nice stuff that you bought all over New England. And then you bring it home and start hanging it up on the walls. It looks good. And then all of a sudden the lights flicker, the keys disappear, the TV turns on, the radio turns on. So we'll grab our equipment and go around and see what's active once we get the light. So first we do a reading with the lights on. Then we go lights out, we do a reading. If we come across something that, like an object, for example, you picked up that favorite doll that you liked, that you had as a kid, but then you got rid of it and you saw it again and went, I remember as a kid this doll, I want another Raggedy Ann doll. Or a porcelain doll, or any doll. Or a Cabbage Patch Kid, or a Garbage Pail Kid. I remember those days.
Keep going, Tom.
Keep going, yeah.
I took a piece.
Or the nice rocking chair. You like this old rocking chair. Okay?
I took a piece of Eastern State
Oh,
Penitentiary.
oh, that's a good one, Eastern State Penitentiary. So now you got the spirit in the house, but you want it gone. Now we think we know what it is. So there's two options. One, you can either keep it, or if you want it gone, I'll take the haunted object out of your house and put it in a safe location and keep it.
Where's that?
I don't give that location away at all.
Okay.
I have multiple, from Ouija boards to dolls to portraits, to another doll that actually I took it out because it was a low-level spirit, not a bad one. I had it isolated. We had a paracon. I took my haunted objects to the paracon, and the doll's head turned as I was talking. So that's one thing we can do. The other thing is I can sage out a house. Sometimes with sage, a spirit will leave. Or we can use holy water. But that stuff is only as good as you, the client, are. If you don't believe in holy water, you know what this is going to do? Make spots on your walls, because holy water is oil and water mixed together. It's not going to do anything. If you believe in the sage method, and you firmly believe in it, and you put your energy towards it, sometimes we can remove them. There are no guarantees. That's why we do not charge. We buy all this stuff with our own money. Yes?
I'm wondering, so far we've explored things that are a little bit more like electromagnetic. But
Yeah.
what about paranormal by virtue of sound?
EVP.
Where someone reports like, I heard a knocking. Or
Yeah.
I heard running upstairs.
Well, we have audio recorders we can use.
Voice recorders, digital.
Voice recorders, digital recorders.
They first used tape recorders first. Then the digital recorders came along after.
I will also, besides using digital, I still use cassette tapes. I still use the little micro mini tape cassettes. They actually work very well because they work at a slower pace. Now,
The only trouble is you gotta rewind it.
you got to keep rewinding to listen instead of putting it on Audacity or something and watch the lines go like you see on TV.
But is there a difference when you're recording with tape versus digital?
Yes, there is.
Interference,
Yep.
right?
The better recorder. Where did I do it? Oh, it's right here. Okay.
Most of the evidence is
So,
EVP.
I forgot to get the cassette tapes, because everybody remembers cassette tapes, right?
Of course.
Okay. So, this, I have 8 tracks too, and cassettes,
In stereo.
and stereo. The older Panasonics, you get these online. You used to get these for $2-3. Now they're a lot more than that. They pick up more white noise sound. These are actually better. Okay? This old junky, oh, this is an Olympus. Panasonic Olympus, the same era, works great. This is a digital recorder. This works good too. You plug it in, it works. This is a very expensive recorder. You know what you can do with this at the Paranormal?
Throw it in the trash.
Where's the trash? It might be good for picking up music. You want to record your meetings with this? Great. But it doesn't work in the Paranormal because it wipes out white noise. And it's the white noise that we listen for. So,
Now, let me mention there's 2 types of hauntings, residual and intelligent, okay? And the 4 things that can be haunted. The house could be haunted, your property could be haunted, the land. A person could be haunted, or objects could be haunted, like Annabelle. You all heard of Annabelle, right, the doll? The guy died. They blamed it on the doll, they said that killed him, okay? Others say it didn't kill him, but whatever you want to believe. The Annabelle killed the guy that was on tour with the Annabelle. There was Ed and Lorraine's Warren Annabelle from the museum that he took out, okay? Any questions on that?
No, informative, thanks. I'm gonna stay on my little thing. Just because, what if it's just a one-time happening? Like, it's almost like a message.
okay, so we go to let's say your house, okay? You call me up, you said, Tom, I got knocking, I got this, I got that, maybe a shadow. So we'll set up all the equipment, we'll leave recorders going in the room. Sometimes we'll go in the house and catch nothing. We've done that. I interviewed these 2 demonologists on my TV show in Havel many years ago. Sometimes they go to the house, they call it Dunkin' Donuts and Doritos time.
Howling.
No, not Keith and Carl Johnson. This was Becker and Katie Boyd. Now, but we'll do the same thing. We'll go to a house and catch nothing. And then the next night they call me going, Tom, we need you. We get over there and we get evidence galore. Ghosts don't come out and say, oh, the ghost hunters are here. Let's perform. They come out when they want to come out. Sometimes I'll have to go back to the house 2 or 3 times. And I don't care where. I've gone as far as Greenfield, Massachusetts.
I was gonna
Greenfield, out in Western Mass, all the way up to,
Laconia?
no, further than that. The house we did with the 60-acre swamp, Plymouth, New Hampshire. All the way to Plymouth, New Hampshire.
Almost, yeah.
Yeah, it's in Plymouth,
I know
the
where it
house we
is.
went to.
Yeah.
And I've gone all the way down to Gloucester.
Yeah, that was a fun case.
And then we did one, I wasn't there that night, we did one in Western New Hampshire on the Vermont-New Hampshire line. Remember what town that was?
Pittsfield?
Nope. For the one you did with, we had 3 teams. It was Essex County Ghost and I forgot the other team.
Oh, Fitzwilliam.
Fitzwilliams, New Hampshire. We did a case up there. What?
You didn't go,
No, I didn't
I
go, they
did.
did, yeah, the team.
Are there any particular areas where you find more calls or?
Oh, well,
Bridgewater.
Bridgewater. So, years ago, anyone know what this looks like to anybody?
It looks like a map with pins in it.
I mean, I'm sure the Saran wrap is to keep the pins in it, but
Yep. That is a map of Haverhill.
with all the activity in it?
Yep, so
Oh, so like my.
the red one is, the white one's ghost, the red one is UFO, and green is Bigfoot. Okay, so years ago,
Only one green though?
no, there's more than one green.
There's
Have
2
you been
green.
to a
Up here.
farm in Bradford?
What?
Have you been to a farm in Bradford? I forget the name of the street, but the house was part of the Underground Railroad.
I have, yeah.
That's my husband's grandparents' house.
Silsby's?
I don't know their maiden names because they're disconnected, but my husband's grandparents have a farm in Bradford.
Right now, the people that own that farm, they own it right now, or had it before?
No, they own it. His grandmother's still alive. His grandfather passed away.
Chris's farm stand.
Maybe.
It used to be Silsby's farm, we did investigate that place.
Confirm, but
Yeah, we did do that place.
Yeah, we did. We did that like 3-4 years ago.
Yeah, maybe a little longer. We did do Silsby's farm too. So what I do is when I get a call to a house, we do the house. So what started this was many years ago, Haverhill Public Library called me up, Tom, we don't have a ghost talk this year. Can you come in and do one for us and talk about haunted Haverhill? Oh, I could do that with my eyes closed. But I wanted visuals, because people like to see visuals, like you see all over this place, visuals, okay? So I pulled out my case files, got a map of Haverhill, and started pinning. Going, wow, look at this area. So who's familiar with Haverhill? Most everybody, okay. Monument Square, everybody know where that is? That's the big Civil War monument, corner 125 and 110 if you're not familiar. So you go stand at the monument, and you go like this. I call that, I should have called that something else, but out of respect for a nonprofit that didn't want to deal with the paranormal, I changed the name. We call it the Canosa Triangle. Pretty much goes from Monument Street down to the river, up towards Merrimack and 108, where there's pictures on 108 of, it's over there somewhere, of a UFO sighting a couple of years ago, right off of 108, about 4 or 5 years ago, to all the way into Merrimack. Because we've actually had cases on 110 in Merrimack. So I call that the Canosa Triangle. What that is a flap area of high energy, like the Bridgewater Triangle that was coined by Lauren Coleman, the Pacific Ring of Fire coined by Lauren Coleman, or my favorite, the Ossipee Triangle I'm in the process of writing a book on that. Anyone know what the Ossipee Triangle is?
You're sitting there, Ossipee.
Well, good job!
That's by you.
Great job. No, it really is a little bit more than that. 93, going north. Get on 93, go to the left. From Salem to Jackson. Jackson to Summersworth, and then back to Salem. That's more towns than anybody can investigate. So, we've done a lot of work for the Hampstead Historical Society, the Hampstead train station. Oh, this thing's going nutty. We got something here tonight. The Hampstead train station, a few other places. So I got that called the Sandown Triangle, because in Sandown, it's Hampstead, Sandown, that area. And then I've done a lot of private cases in not real public events in southern New Hampshire. So I call it the Salem-Wyndham-Derry Triangle. Because it's easier to investigate, it's easier to research, because a lot of this stuff is research. When it comes to research materials, I'm not a big fan of Google search. I don't trust Google.
You gotta go to the library.
Library, I don't have to do that either.
Oh, that's right.
I have my own personal collection of old books of town histories that would fill this room 3 times over. So I research, I'm also a research historian, that was my schooling. Went to Bradford College, it was haunted, graduated last class from Bradford College. And then in 1997, I started a part-time job that I'm still at the Buttonwoods Museum. I'm the historian and able to do a lot of the research and stuff. So my research is reading books, reading old books.
Oh, there you go.
And getting facts, listening to people, and then going in and researching everything. So that's what we do.
I think you guys did my father's house in Lowell.
I don't think so.
I don't know if we ever, I think.
I don't think we've ever done Lowell.
Oh, then never mind. You just looked really familiar the whole time. I was like, I swear.
Lowell.
Is everybody okay?
Have we ever done a house in? We were supposed to do a house in Lowell, and then it never went through.
I live in Lowell now.
We live in Lowell now, but
Yeah,
I'm
but I
talking
don't
about back in the
think-
day.
Huh?
I'm so sorry. I grew up there, I get to say it.
Well, where I live, it's actually a decent area.
Where do you live?
I'm on the 38 Tewksbury line.
You do live in a good area.
Yeah.
Yes.
I actually call that Tewksbury. I don't call that-
Exactly,
Yeah.
that's not even Lowell, that's Tewksbury.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna do one more thing, and then if you wanna stay afterwards, we can. Mike's already said we can, not you, Mike.
The other mic.
The other mic. I just want to say, yeah, we'll do the one more thing. I want to save time for people to see the pictures and call and
Yeah.
ask some questions too.
All right, we're gonna do the
S-box or spirit box.
Spirit box. There are many different generations of this thing too. This is the newest one.
It was originally known as the Frank's box.
It was Frank Sumption, the engineer, who invented it in 1978.
That's
Yeah.
an original.
And that's the
And that's mine,
It
actually.
was only tapes and digital recorders before this.
It was the,
Frank Sumption was an engineer, he built 150 boxes. That's all he built.
and that's the rapid radio, right? It goes through
It
this.
goes right
Yes.
through the radio stations, right. He took the pin out, so it goes through the radio. He's the one who invented it.
Yeah,
Yeah, AM works the best.
yeah.
It can go AM
This is
or
your
FM.
phone bill.
Oh,
It's the same thing.
okay, it came up, Tom will demonstrate the S-box.
You just gotta-
Spirit box.
Some people call this the headache machine.
Oh, yeah, I do.
So the other night, we did this somewhere. Oh, at the Sandown Meeting House. Now, we have no children here, so this is a good thing. I was up on the, you know, the pulpit, the bird's eye, and those old 1700 meeting houses where the minister speaks. I was actually called an asshole. So sometimes you'll get stuff you don't want to hear.
Ask a question.
There we go, I wanted to crank it up. Are there any spirits here that want to communicate with us? Why don't you ask, try you asking.
If anybody's here, I want to hear from you right this minute.
That was a clear no.
Is that right?
If you're willing to talk to us, could you please say something below or something? We don't want to do
I want to.
What was that?
But I also know that sometimes when there's too many people, they don't want to go. So I've worked in my house that I can.
Anybody else want to ask a question? We could get one response. Are there any spirits here? Yes or no?
I think we have to respect that no.
Yeah. One more question. My name is Tom. Can we have your name?
I heard call me David.
Are there any children here?
Is there anyone here for someone who's attending?
Whenever it stops,
We're gonna ask that question again because I think we got a response. Is there any spirit here with one of the attendees?
So we could possibly welcome this.
All right, we'll get this down. I have pictures up here, questions, and then you guys want to do a quick couple spots outside. When we're done, we're done. All right? I do need the pendulums back unless you want to use them outside.
we take our time.
Okay.
Thank you.
I just want to thank Tom again and his crew again for taking out the